People who follow a MIND diet, even if started later in life, are significantly less likely to develop Alzheimer's disease or related forms of dementia. The MIND diet emphasizes brain-healthy foods like leafy greens, berries, nuts, and olive oil. The study, being presented at the American Society for Nutrition's annual meeting, analyzed data from nearly 93,000 U.S. adults aged 45 to 75 starting in the 1990s. Participants who closely followed a MIND diet had a 9% lower risk of dementia compared to those with low adherence to the diet. Those who improved their adherence to the diet over 10 years, including those who didn't follow the diet closely at first, had a 25% lower risk of dementia compared to those whose adherence declined. But what if there were an even better option? A team of researchers has just unveiled something groundbreaking: an AI-powered diet that cuts dementia risk by 36%, a much stronger effect than any existing dietary pattern. They call it the modern diet. The study drew on data from the UK Biobank, where 1,987 participants developed dementia over 10 years. Average age of onset, 74.6. Using machine learning, researchers analyzed 206 different foods across 185,012 participants, generating more than 38 million data points. Unlike traditional analysis, AI was able to detect nonlinear patterns, where both too little and too much of a food can be harmful. Identify synergistic effects between foods. Pinpoint the most critical food groups for dementia risk. In the end, the algorithm narrowed 25 food groups down to 8 key players. The AI discovered that some foods are beneficial in moderation, but harmful in excess. Here's how the modern diet breaks down. Linear benefit, the more, the better. Olive oil, used daily. U-shaped benefit, moderation is key. Green leafy vegetables, 0 to 1.5 servings per day. Berries and citrus fruits, 0 to 2 servings per day. Potatoes, 0 to 0.75 servings per day. Eggs, 0 to 1 serving per day. Poultry, 0 to 0.5 servings per day. Linear harm, avoid completely. Sweetened beverages. How the modern diet compares. When validated in a U.S. cohort of 33,752 participants, the modern diet's power held up. Modern diet, 36% lower dementia risk. MIND diet, 25% lower risk. Brain imaging also showed that people following the modern diet had thicker cortex in 31 of 68 brain regions, better white matter integrity, preserved hippocampal structure. In other words, the diet didn't just change dementia risk, it protected brain structure itself. The modern diet wasn't just about the brain, it also showed broader health benefits: mental disorders, 11% lower risk, strongest association; all-cause mortality, 9% lower risk; cardiovascular disease, multiple reductions; and strikingly, the higher someone's risk, the more they benefited. APOE4 carriers, 41% reduction; women 50 plus, 44% reduction; people with diabetes, 39% reduction; family history of dementia, 48% reduction. Why AI succeeded? Traditional nutritional research often misses the nuances. AI, however, can uncover nonlinear U-shaped patterns, like eggs being protective at 0 to 1 per day, but harmful above that. It can also see how foods interact in complex ways that humans can't detect. This is the beginning of precision nutrition, a future where diets are tailored not just to populations, but to individuals, based on massive-scale data and AI-powered insights. The MIND diet was a breakthrough, but the modern diet may represent the next evolution in brain health and longevity. With its AI-driven design, it's proving more powerful, more precise, and potentially more protective than anything we've had before. Precision nutrition is already here, and it may help us think clearly for decades longer.